the impression that it wasn't supposed to be this much smoke in the NBA season this early, but shit, somebody done told me wrong. I ain't lying. Now, the other day, Oklahoma City Thunder, led by skinny jean and capri pants enthusiast Russell Westbrook, took on the Los Angeles Clippers, and man, them boys went at it. Shoot. So, listen, there's a long simmering feud between Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverley of the Clippers, and it erupted again Tuesday night. Man, listen. This time, the police had to get involved, not with fans, but with the goddamn players. Now, the history of beef with these two goes back 5 years ago. Yes, 5. These niggas are in a committed relationship when it comes to having beef. Now, back then, Westbrook suffered a knee injury in a collision with Beverley while he was trying to call a timeout. That injury knocked Westbrook out the playoffs and caused him to miss parts of the following season. And let me tell you, Russell Westbrook is holding on to that grudge tight. I'm talking about he holding on to that grudge tighter than them last $2 that Johnny Taylor swore he wasn't gonna lose. Now back to Tuesday night. So, there was a loose ball, and both Russell and Patrick Beverley was going after the ball. And in the NBA, that is normal. We see it every night. But this particular ball, Beverley looked like he was very aggressive with his dive, and Westbrook took notice, and he didn't like that shit at all. Now, the players had to be separated. They was going back and forth, jawing back and forth. I didn't think it was going to turn into a Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo Spitgate type of incident. And by the way, that shit still fucked up. You don't spit on nobody, man. Come on. But in the end, Russell got the last laugh and the biggest laugh. He outscored Beverley 32-4. 32-4, that nigga wasn't playing at all. And his team got the win. And that's all that mattered to Russell Westbrook. Elsewhere in the NBA, let me start off by saying congratulations to Derrick Rose and welcome back to the spotlight. On Tuesday night, the former Chicago Bull, now Minnesota Timberwolf, put up a career-high 50 points against the Utah Jazz. He knocked all the music out their ass the other night. I ain't lying. He had 50 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds in a 128-125 victory at the Target Center. He carried the offense after Jimmy Butler, who wants to get the fuck out of there, decided, nigga, look, I ain't playing. Y'all go handle that. I got other shit to do. Now, D Rose's performance was epic, not in the sense of just because of the points he scored, but because of the road that he traveled to get to where he's at today. This man has had a multitude of injuries. After he won the Rookie of the Year in 2009 and the youngest MVP ever in 2011, in 2012 he tore his ACL, 13 he tore his meniscus, 15 he tore his meniscus again. So this nigga has been under the knife more than the whole Kardashian family. I ain't lying, including Bruce. Now, I don't know what's going on with Derrick Rose, but right now, he looks to be playing like the old D Rose. He looks to be dodging father time for real. I mean, he dodging father time harder than I dodge Sally Mae. He's dodging father time harder than a deadbeat nigga dodging his baby mama, his kid, and the child support people. He's dodging father time right now better than some of these Trump supporters are dodging compassion and common sense. So congrats again to Derrick Rose on his exceptional play so far this year. Apparently him and both his knees purified themselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka because they both look rejuvenated as hell. Over in the NFL, the Cleveland Browns have fired head coach Hugh Jackson after 3 seasons. Now, listen. I'm all for black head coaches keeping their jobs because they don't get many opportunities as it is. But I really can't be mad at him for firing Hugh right now. After 3 years, this nigga has won 5 games. That just ain't gonna cut it no matter who you are. So, I'm sorry it happened to you, Hugh. Better luck on the next gig. Somebody should give you a shot because you are one hell of an offensive coach. Now, the story I talked about last week between Eric Reid and Malcolm Jenkins has just gotten a little bit bigger. Apparently, and this came from Eric Reid himself, Malcolm Jenkins called him to talk about the Players Coalition and the money that was promised by the NFL. Well, apparently, Malcolm asked Eric Reid how much it would cost for him to stop kneeling, basically buying his way out of the protest. Now, I don't know how true it is, but just judging by Eric Reed's words and actions, it seems to be some legitimacy to this. I won't pick sides because I like both guys. They both putting in real work, and I hope they just squash this shit and move forward. Now, speaking of kneeling, Thursday night, a cheerleader for the San Francisco 49ers knelt during the national anthem. I hope she enjoyed cheering because that was her last time cheering. They gonna fire her ass with the quickness and she won't get touched by another team. And by the way, that's straight up bullshit. Bullshit. In other sports news, on Thursday night, Simone Biles made history by becoming the first woman gymnast to win 4 all-around world championships. Now, for those of you who don't know, Simone is the most decorated world champion in gymnastics history, and she's the only American to earn world medals in every single event. She earned her first world title on vault and her first world medal on the uneven bars on Friday, checking off the last 2 things on her resume. Now, this came exactly 1 year after the 4-time Rio Olympic champ returned to training following a 14-month break. That's amazing. But what's even more amazing is that she did all this less than 1 week of leaving the hospital for kidney stones. Man, that's goddamn superhero-like. Me personally, I can't function as a normal human being when I'm constipated, so I can only imagine what the hell she's going through. This has been the Shade of Shit Talking Sports Rundown, and I will see you guys next week.